Welcome to the Doobie Den Podcast episode 24. In this episode, the gang takes a call from a guest that is from the other side of the tracks. She spent her childhood neglected by dad and would seek attention from men any way she could. If you know what I mean, email us anytime to be on the show or to let us know what you think. Sit back, grab your bong, pipe, or joint, and let's get ripped.
All right, let's have this conversation again.
All right, do I need... Okay, let's get serious. Back to it.
Yeah, I want to have a conversation.
All right.
This is going to revolve around something that I witnessed at your house the other night.
Oh, fuck. Okay.
When my family was over?
No, not when your family was over. I had come over here. I invited myself over here the other night, and you says to me, Blaze says to me, that girl is here. And I was like, oh, shit. Okay. So this girl is somebody that supposedly was really hot that one of your sons
Is talking to. Okay.
Blade said, I've never seen her. I have just heard that she's really hot. Well, tell your son to fucking bring her ass down here. And so we were like, well, fuck it. Tell him to bring his guitar down. I want to see his guitar. Blaze tells him that. And I'm thinking, well, she's going to come with him. Fuck no. He brought the guitar down.
You said you wanted to see the guitar.
Right. And that's what he did. And we were like, what the fuck? And I was like, and so he hands me this fucking guitar that has a bunch of strings broken on it. And I'm like, what the fuck am I going to do with this?
You were supposed to fix the strings,
and I handed it back to him. I said, hey, boy, I don't fucking want to see your guitar. I want to see your chick. Get her fucking ass down here.
That's when I was upstairs cleaning the bathroom.
Yeah. She came down, and she introduced herself and started saying all the shit. And Blaze said, oh, well, I'm the dad.
Oh, you introduced yourself?
Yeah, he didn't introduce me.
He introduced me?
He introduced Rip.
Come to find out, she is a part of a town... 300 people.
I'm not done with my story.
Oh, sorry. I thought you were.
Send him in. So we say hello to her and all this shit, you know. She just fucking starts going at the mouth. Starts talking about all this shit. And she's like, hey, do you know where this is? And I'm like, fuck no. And she asked Blaze if he knew where it was. And he's like, fuck no. And she goes, oh, well, I'm not surprised. It's a town of 300 people. Okay.
Oh yeah, where she's
so
from.
all of a sudden I was ripped because I was out in the Doobie Den getting fucking
She's just telling you about herself.
All of a sudden she was gone. I didn't know where she went. I thought she went out in the garage to get something to drink. I thought she went out in the garage, and I said, God damn, did you see the fucking ass on her? And your son starts laughing his fucking ass off.
Of course he does.
And Blaze never acknowledged it. But
gentleman you are.
He had to fucking have seen the ass on her. Because I was like, God damn. And then she just wouldn't shut the fuck up.
You're lucky she's 19.
So
what?
I was like, you know what? Nobody really wants to hear anything else you have to say. Just stand there, look good, and shut the fuck up.
You didn't say that.
No, I didn't
right?
say that to her. I came very close. Like,
oh, yeah. I remember you told our son that. And I said I would backhand you if I could reach you.
We're not really interested.
How rude.
We're just not. What are you doing? I don't know what to do. You're
That's
changing
like
your microphone,
shit.
bro.
I know a stripper.
Oh, you do?
Mm-hmm.
God.
Yeah.
You know, yep. At Diamonds. She was a stripper for a while.
Will she talk to us?
I don't know. I'll have to find out.
Well, I mean, I don't give a fuck.
She was my sister. She was my sister's friend. I haven't seen her in quite a while.
Will she strip for us?
Yeah, will she do a strip
Fuck you.
in the den?
She doesn't do that shit anymore.
Well, I mean, look. If she can't come on the show and claim that she's a stripper, if she's not going to strip and show us that she does that.
Once a stripper, always a stripper.
I think that you can strip and not be a stripper, but I think that if you were a stripper, you're more inclined to strip down anyways, so you still are a stripper, right?
Yes.
No.
Does that make sense?
No.
Yeah, but I mean that's not a bad quality to have. I mean, I prefer, I prefer to see that on a resume. Wouldn't you?
Stripper?
Yeah.
Like, this girl knew how to make bank.
Yeah, she's an entrepreneur
She works hard.
for her money,
Yes. She makes things hard.
and you better treat her right.
We need to let people know we're ripped so that they know we're not too weird. And well, it is called the Doobie Den.
You think I'm worried about those people thinking we're weird?
No shit.
There ain't no fucking way any of these people think we're weird.
I mean, they probably think we're weird, but I don't think they give a fuck.
I've never climbed through some sleeping lady's window and fucked her in the middle of the night. I mean, that's like
And-
get shot.
Okay, so before we get into this, I just want to kind of give you a quick update. Basically, I found a place where people were given like anonymous confessions, and when I read something good
You message
or
him.
something that a lot of people are commenting on, yeah, I fucking message them. I said, hey man, come on and tell your story. This person, they commented to something I put on there, and it says, I would really love to be on your show. I lost my virginity at 12 and was very promiscuous all my life. I'm 44 now. My dad never hugged me and told me good job. So I tried to suck that approval out of every dick that ended up near my mouth. I have come to terms with all that, and I'm not ashamed of anything I've ever done. I love sharing. So I said, fuck yeah. This sounds pretty badass. So we're about to call her. You down with that?
Yeah.
All right. Her name is Dre. You have to talk. It's Dre. Dre.
I gotta smoke some more weed.
Hello.
Hello.
Hello. Hi.
Hey, is this Dre?
Yes, it is.
Hey, how's it going? It's Blaze and Rip.
It's going.
It's going good.
What's your name?
This is Blaze.
Our names are Blaze
Hi,
and
Blaze.
Rip because it's our code names. You know, we do our show anonymously. Nobody knows who we are, so we have
Okay.
these code names. So that's why they're a little.
Blaze and Rip.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
And we
I like that.
we also have a co-host Cinnamon, but she is she's in bed right now. So
Yeah, she didn't want to play today.
Oh, that's a really cute name. Is she a stripper? That's a total stripper name.
I know, that's why we gave it to her. We love strippers. But she's not a
I
stripper.
have an online
unfortunately.
personality. I call myself Yo Mama on there, but a lot of people know me on there by face, so
Oh, I
that wouldn't
gotcha.
be very anonymous.
I gotcha.
We saw your comment. We put something up on Reddit, and you kind of you put a response out, and I reached out to you, and I was very interested in your story, and if you want to kind of take over, let's just have a conversation and talk like we're friends.
Sure. I don't know really where to start. I mean, what I said in my response was pretty much like the sum of it all, pretty much. I grew up in a rural white tract home suburb, both my parents in the house, but and my dad worked for both of the county jails, or all three of the county jails in Orange County, California. So like I brought home a lot of felons to piss him off. It was, it was just me constantly trying to be seen by my father. And
So
it
Rip
took me a long time to realize that, and that sucks.
Wow.
Rip responded to your ad, so I don't even really know like what the whole story is. So he just gave me kind of
Got
a
it.
rundown that you had daddy issues basically, and took care of
Or
that.
lack of.
Pretty much.
took care of that in a different manner.
So the sum of it all was my dad never hugged me or told me good job. He never hugged me or told me he loved me. You know, like family, you say I love you when you hang up the phone or when you leave for the day or whatever.
Right.
My dad was not like that. So, he never told me good job. So I grew up, I lost my virginity at 12 and I was very promiscuous. And I was just trying to suck my dad's attention out of every dick that put itself by my mouth. And, you know, after realizing that, you know, like I became a lot more comfortable with myself because I was always very insecure. And, you know what I mean? As far as being insecure, like I wasn't shy. I was just like, oh, why doesn't he like me? You know, that kind of shit. And yeah, it was just a lifelong dream of being seen by my dad. And I got with some really shitty dudes. And but you know, like I said too in the comment, I'm not ashamed of anything I ever did. I'm not embarrassed. I'm not, you know, it made me who I am today, and I had to go through it, you know.
Gotcha. So do you have like a normal job and everything today? You married and all that, or
do I what?
Do you have a good job?
I'm sorry?
Are you married or have a good job or?
So in 2013, my mom died, and it was very sudden. She drank herself to death, basically, total renal failure. And that's, you know, when my dad started giving me hugs and telling me he loved me before he hung up the phone, consequently.
Wow.
But,
so he finally came around and started giving you what you've always wanted.
But yeah, he tells me he loves me when we hang up the phone nowadays and stuff like that. But yeah, my mom died in 2013. And then in 2014, I was with this piece of shit for 3 years. His mom was a fucking judgmental bitch, and he wanted to cross-dress, and he was interested in like transsexuals and other cross-dressers and stuff like that. But because he wasn't taking it, because he was the one giving it, he said that made him not bisexual or gay. He was very like fucking manly dude. Like he played guitar and he had big old fucking mutton chops and he was into like metal and stuff like that. And yeah, and like his mom would have fucking disowned him if she knew.
So he was fucking dudes.
He
in
was
the
really
ass.
insecure. We got into drugs. Well, yeah, we got into drugs, and we started trying to open up the relationship, and it got real shitty. I had never done hard drugs before. I had always just smoked pot, and we got into meth, and he was very experienced with meth, and he turned into a fucking absolute piece of shit on meth, and he beat me up not once. I let him beat me up not once but twice before I moved out of that house. I moved back into my dad's house May of 2014. That was about a year after my mom died. My mom died in June of 2013. May of 2014, I let him beat me up not once but twice. I moved out of that house that I was living in with him, moved back into my dad's house, and then in September of that same year, I was in Oregon. So I had been to Oregon in 2010. I was a nanny for a lady in 2010. It's beautiful up here. It's absolutely beautiful. She showed me so much stuff. Oh, it's so beautiful. And I can breathe. Like I started on the coast of Oregon up here. And because I had just been through that, you know, what I had been through, I was broken. I was so fucked up over that because, like I said, I was very promiscuous, and we tried to open up the relationship due to like he was tweaking because it helped him stay up and party and you know get sexy and stuff, but it resulted in him not paying any attention to me and him talking to a bunch of trannies on fucking Chatterbait and shit like that.
God damn.
Like I said, it was really bad. Yeah, dude. He was a piece of shit. Like I let him beat me up not once but twice. So I had to come to terms with that. And I had
when you say you let him,
I was ashamed of myself. I was so angry at myself.
Are you saying that because you stayed there or because you physically let him?
Yeah, I fucking got my gangster back, and I was like, what the fuck is wrong with you? Like, what the fuck? Like, I couldn't even, oh my God, I was so angry with myself and so ashamed of myself. Like I couldn't believe that I stayed there and I poked the bear. You know what I mean? Like, yeah, he's a piece of shit. He shouldn't have fucking done that. And if I would have stayed in California, that was another reason I left California, because fuck that guy. Like, if I ever see that guy, I'm going to fucking Walmart, grabbing a toothbrush or something. I see that guy in the fucking aisle, he's getting cut. Like, he's getting cut.
Fuck
like a motherfucker.
yeah.
Like, fuck that guy. Like, fuck that guy. You know what I mean? Like, I had to forgive myself and forgive him, you know, where I wasn't going to get any closure. I wasn't going to, but overall, most of all, it was myself that I was mad at, that I was like, the fuck is wrong with you? Like, okay, wait. So you asked, like, where am I now? So let me back it up, okay? Yep. So I lost my virginity to the love of my life, okay? I've loved him since I was 6 years old. He's 3 years older than me. He was 15. I was 12. We were at my friend's house. I lost my virginity on my best friend's brother's bed because that was the only room with a lock on it. I was always chasing him around the neighborhood, just in love with him. Okay. He went to prison on a capital murder case. They wanted to give him the death penalty. He's been in prison for 25 years. He went to continuation school because he got kicked out of all the schools that he went to. So he would end up having to go to school, but he would then ditch school and go get a bunch of his homeboys, and they would come over to my house. Like I said, white, tract home, manicured lawn, suburbs, my dad, we were house poor. So my parents would go to work. He would come, and I'm not a morning person. So I would be asleep, and he would come over about, 9, 10 o'clock after my parents went to work. He would come around the backyard and hop into my window. And if I didn't wake up, he would then like potato sack me and throw me in the pool.
Oh,
wake me up.
that's.
But yeah, so the love of my life would bring his friends over, hop into my window, wake me up, and then, we would do whatever, go swimming or go play pool in the garage or whatever. At some point, him and I would go have sex in my bedroom, and we were usually alone for the most part. I only remember maybe 1 or 2 times, but I'll get to that. But yeah, after we would be done, he would then ask me if I wanted his friends to come in and have sex.
Fuck yeah.
And
how old are you? 12?
I was so at that point I was probably 13, 14,
right.
something like that.
Yeah.
But I had already
shit.
kind of gone out on my own, and I was fucking just anybody that would pay any attention to me, literally. I was lying to dudes. I was meeting dudes at like the mall or whatever and lying to them, telling them I was 17, 18 years old, and I was really like 14, 15, you know what I mean? And dating older guys and guys with cars and stuff like that, just to get out of my dad's house because they were paying attention to me and my dad wasn't. So come pick me up, dude. I would always say yes. And he would always reassure, like, you don't have to, if you don't want to, like, it's up to you. And I was so even if I'm not attracted to you, like, even to this day, curiosity killed the fucking cat every single fucking time. So even if I'm not attracted to you, even if I have nothing, like, I want to see what you're working with. Like, I am curious to know, like, what dudes are packing, like, all the time. And chicks too, like, do they have like a sloppy beefy curtain, or like, what's going on? Like, I'm very
Yeah, I get that.
So if nothing else, like, it was curiosity, you know what I mean? Yeah, bring them in. Yeah, fuck it. So like, that was my beginning, and doing that with him.
What's the most guys you had at one time?
That would, so at one time, so like I said, we wouldn't be in the same room. He would finish what he was doing and then send his friend in one at a time.
Right.
So when I was younger, I didn't really have too many group experiences, up until I was, here in Oregon. I started going to the adult shops and doing sleazy shit like that. And, that's way later in the story. I don't even know. I couldn't even tell you. I don't even, like, I don't have a count, dude. I don't know. I really don't. Because there was a lot of, like, back when the Oregon Theater was open. Are you guys from around here, or where are you?
No, we're from Missouri.
No. Okay. So in Oregon, there are a lot of adult, they're ABS, that are adult bookstores, but they're just porn shops, with a bunch of dildos, toys, all that kind of shit.
Yeah.
There's a lot of those stores with the creepy fucking hallways in the back, with the fucking glory hole booths and shit like that. Some of them have, like, cool features. There was this one spot, it had like a 2-way mirror, or like a 2-way screen, and like both parties in each booth had to push the button to, like, see through the window. There was one spot that had in one of the booths, there was cameras in one of the booths. So if you're in another booth viewing porn in another booth, that if somebody goes into that booth and turns their camera on, that becomes like a channel that you can view
you can watch
in those little porn booths. Yeah.
No
shit. So there was a spot. Yes, there were some cool fucking spots. There used to be a spot called the Oregon Theater, and it was literally a movie theater. There was a couple of like little like glory holes set up in the corner, a lot of couches and shit like that. There was a part that was roped off for couples only, so single men couldn't go into that roped off area. So if like men bring their women, like, because there's just a bunch of like going to those places, unless you set up in advance like another woman to be there, it's very, very, very rare to find another woman there. Many men told me when I would go to these shops, like, you're pretty brave coming here by yourself. And I'm like, why? What the fuck? There was a couple times where I did go there, and I was all fucking gacked out on meth. And there was a lot of guys.
Wow.
Yeah. I really don't know what like the highest count is. Because even if they didn't join, like there was a lot of guys watching,
right, and
stuff like that.
How big are your tits?
Right now, they're probably a 30. They're probably a 40, maybe a large C, maybe a D.
Okay.
I'm
just trying to.
When I'm center, they're like a perfect C.
All right. Just trying to get a full.
I was gonna say, I think any are beautiful.
Yeah.
Even Blaze's.
Yeah,
if he wanted to show me his.
That's a whole nother. Yeah, that's a story. That's a story for. Yeah, we haven't gotten there yet. I have kind of an obsession with tits.
Nice.
Kind of a big time obsession with tits. My online personality. I actually created a community where I turned fucking unsolicited dick pics into titty pics. And I had a bunch of bitches fucking dropping titties out their shirt. We do meth, which is a very stigmatized drug. It's a very stigmatized drug. And like people can do the most deplorable shit. And they're, you call them out and they're, oh yeah, but you do meth.
Yeah.
Okay. I don't steal from my grandmother. You know what I mean? Like, they do the most deplorable shit. And just because you do meth, you're a fucking nasty tweaker. Like, I've never stolen anything from a friend in my life. Like, I'll steal from Walmart all fucking day long. You know what I mean? Like, Walmart is the evil empire. You know what I mean? Like, they're the enemy for sure. But, like, I'm not going to go to my friend's house and fucking take everything apart and leave it all fucking in pieces on the floor. Like, I'm not that, there's definitely functioning tweakers in my community, a lot of them.
So really, how are you doing right now?
So right now, unfortunately, I'm homeless. I live in a truck. I've been living in a truck for a year and a half, so almost 2 years now. I had this dude I called my sailor. He was the last person that I actually went to the Oregon Theater with. So we went to the Oregon Theater together, my sailor. I met him in Newport, Oregon. When I first got to Oregon, I started on the coast, beautiful. I met him out there. He worked on the NOAA ships. He would be gone for like 9 months out of the year. So he came out here to visit me and stayed with me for a couple days. And he wanted to see like all the fucking sleazy spots. So I took him to the Oregon Theater. There was some chick getting gangbanged up by the screen up front. I just wanted to be with my sailor that night. I didn't want to like get into group sex or anything like that, but I'm not the jealous type. I'm not possessive. I'm not like, so I wanted him to enjoy himself. He wanted to get in line for the gangbang. So he did that. So he waited his turn, whatever, fucked her for like 5 minutes or whatever. And obviously he had to wear a condom doing that.
Did you fluff him?
And some guy approached me while I was sitting there. Huh?
So while they're standing in line, is there anyone to fluff them?
They're pretty good to go. This is like, it's like a sleazy, swanky, dark theater. It's like, I actually prefer those because they do have like the brighter lit clubs that are like, so they have like a social floor, and then the upstairs has like the bedrooms that you branch off of once you meet somebody like on the dance floor or whatever, having drinks, whatever. I prefer like the dark, swanky, like, I don't want to know your name. I don't want to talk to you. I don't want small talk. I don't want fucking none of that. Like, I just want to kind of like smile and nod type shit. So yeah, so a lot of dudes are just, they got their dick in their hands and they're pretty primed up and ready, because a lot of these dudes are just like normal dudes. Like, they don't been in these situations at all, really. I don't think, maybe a lot of them. Some dude came over to me while I was just sitting in the couches, kind of back a couple rows, watching him, waiting for him to have his turn, and just sitting back watching. And some dude approached me and put his hand on my leg, and I said something like, "No, thank you," and kind of, brushed his hand off, like not like aggressively or anything, just kind of, softly, "No, thank you. I'm not interested in company tonight. I'm here with my dude." And he respectfully, he got up and moved a couple seats down and just kind of, sat there and kind of creepy, like watched me. So my dude, my sailor, got done with her, and then we went to the couples area, because like I said, I didn't want to be with anybody else, and there was no other girls there. And my dude's not, like, he's hetero flexible, like he's not, yeah, I've had some wild experiences with him too. But yeah, so he had his time with old girl, and then we went to the couples area. And because I was so turned on, like, I love being watched and like watching him do his thing as well. Like, I was way fucking turned on. So back it up again. So I learned to squirt with the shower head when I was like 10 or 11 years old, before I lost my virginity. So I did that, like,
young?
all through my teenage years. Like, yeah. I popped my own cherry with my finger when I was like 10 or 11 as well. I didn't know that would bring on my period, but yeah, I popped my own cherry with my finger. So I learned how to squirt very young. And because I've been doing it so long, I use a magic wand now. One of the ones that plug into the wall, like the back massagers. Yeah, this is the only thing that I told him. This is the only thing that can make me squirt. And he basically kind of challenge accepted type shit. So every time he eats me out, he will not stop. He will not fucking stop until he gets it, and he gets it every single fucking time. I was fucking so amazed the first time he did it. I was, oh my God, nobody's ever, oh my God. And like, it was amazing. It was fucking amazing. I was so like impressed by him. He's like a real man. Like, when I'm with him, all I have to do is smile and nod. I don't gotta be a fucking gangster ass fucking badass bitch. I can be the submissive when I'm with him. He actually got me a dog collar and a leash. Like, so according to PetSmart, I believe it was, or Petco or whatever, I'm a medium to large size dog. And we would go to the parties and shit, and he would, like, I was just able to smile and nod. Like, when I was with him, he would drive, he would set up everything, he would pay for everything. He was such a manly man. Like, I love him so much. He's so fucking awesome. But, so yeah, so we went to the couples area, and he ate me out, and I fucking, oh my God, dude, I let loose so much, like, like the whole front of him, because he was on the floor on his hands and knees, and I was on the couch, on the edge of the couch, and like, I just gushed everywhere. So yeah, his whole front of his shirt, his pants, he was holding my underwear like in his hand, because he didn't want to put them on the floor. So I was wearing like a long skirt. It was like hiked up above my hips, and I gushed so much, and like my panties were soaking wet. We went home with my panties soaking wet in his pocket of his pants. I gushed everywhere. And then, like, because there was a bunch of dudes like on the rope, just standing there with their dicks in their hands, just watching. And I was so turned on, by watching him and them watching me. Yeah, I gushed really, really hard. And then, he fucked me doggy style, and he was pretty turned on as well, because, he usually lasts a little longer than just a couple minutes. He busted fucking big in me. Yeah.
All right. Well, hey, Dre, I really appreciate you coming on here tonight.
It's been a time.
No, I understand. We just have to get rolling, but we appreciate you, and
for sure.
Thanks for being on.
For sure. Nice talking to you guys.
Cool. Nice talking to you. Bye. See ya. I don't even know what the fuck we just experienced here.
I think she hit the meth right before we called.
That was insane.
Her friend and other friends used to come in and fuck her one after the other.
Yeah.
She was 13 years old.
Yeah. Where the fuck does that shit happen?
California, evidently.
13, I was playing fucking baseball in the backyard, man.
Yeah.
I mean, I was probably jacking my dick too, but
Sure. I don't remember the first time I did, but I thought I invented the fucking wheel. You know what I mean?
I was
like, man, I told my best friend, you gotta try this. Something magical just happened. And I gotta tell everybody about it. If you haven't played with your wiener, go do it. This shit comes out of the end, it feels fucking great.
I was cleaning mine and it fucking went off.
Did you have
and I was like,
wiener cleaner soap?
God damn.
Let me hit my hip.
Welcome to the Doobie Den. It's about to start. We got Rip on the soundboard playing his part. He's the tech man, bringing the hits. Says he's part-time gay so we can touch more tits. It's the voice changer. He's a mix-up king. Then puffs Acapulco Gold and can't remember a goddamn thing in the Doobie Den. We're laughing again with Rip, Blaze, and Cinnamon. They're high on the mic, weed smoke in the air, talking dumbass shit. Come on if you dare. Now Blaze is the caveman, part Neanderthal, but his DNA don't bother him at all. He'll forget what he's saying, stoner's memory. He once forgot the plug and sank the family jet ski in the Doobie Den. We're laughing again with Rip, Blaze, and Cinnamon. They're high on the mic, weed smoke in the air, talking dumbass shit. Come on if you dare. Cinnamon with a sweet-eyed face. When she calls the pizza man, bitch is lost in space. She's charming on the mic, but can't dial a slice. And in the middle of the show, she's straight, leaves the